Hello there, the Fabled Harpooner here, ready to hunt a Baleful Gigginox in the shocking development quest with a sword and shield weapon class and Abyssal striker as the weapon of choice. I'm going to let you know this is a re-recording. I've had an issue with the hard drive where all the voice recordings are stored. It pretty much died on me. Not during the recordings, but when I went to edit, it wouldn't really cooperate. So I decided to just re-record the videos. Now originally, let's get on with the quest. And you can see here that, for example, it's already, the shotgun development is already done when it shouldn't be. It's unlocked other quests that were not, well, obviously that was unlocked earlier, that were not unlocked previously. As well as the urgent after completing that particular quest for the first time. Let's see some re-recording. Doesn't really matter much what's unlocked and what's not. It's just a quest I'm doing. However, I will admit that I wasn't sure of the elemental weakness of the Baleful Gigginox. In fact, we even know where it starts. Actually, no, not this way. This will be the better path. The middle one. It starts at a Great Baggage Lair. So you go straight there. So the first time I tried to use the Jin, a fire, sword and shield, and that was highly inefficient. The quest took longer compared to the rest of the weapons where I checked the elemental defenses at the smithy of the Baleful Gigginox armour. Turns out it's particularly vulnerable to water. So I'm using a water elemental weapon this time around. I felt a bit dumb to repeat the quest with the wrong element. So I might as well go for the right one. And that know its actual weakness. And yes, I pretty much recorded all 12 episodes. Yes, all 12. And the hard drive kind of just died on me. It's still operational, but the audio files are a bit messed up. Okay, apparently I have to face towards its face to block that tail swipe, not towards where the tail might come. It's a bit disheartening when that happens, because, I mean, you put some work, it's not too much of complicated work, but it is time consuming. I mean, if each quest takes about 20 minutes recording, add about 5 more just to prepare everything before the recording starts, yeah, I have to do it 12 times. That's over 4 hours really. Easily of time lost. But on the top side, at least you get to see me actually crush this thing with a water sword and shield. Roll out there. Could try to block it, but sometimes it's not easy to block, and that was stupid of me. Apparently that didn't hit in the wall. Way back, that tail. It hits a bit too high by the looks of it. Now, of course, this armor set is not particularly resistant to electric or thunder damage, so it's best to avoid it as much as you can. For now, what I'm doing is I'm recording the audio on the main drive, I suppose. There's another drive that I have available. Of course, that's caused a bit of delay on the editing as well. And obviously on that, by the time you see this video, oh boy, that's unblockable. And that shocked me. It's not too damaging, that particular shock, the full 360 all-around shock. It's insta-paralysis, but it doesn't do that much damage, even for armors that are particularly vulnerable to electric shock damage. Should go for the head. It's no longer enraged, and the enrage mechanic that the Gigginox has applies to the Baleful Gigginox, or the Balenox, as I would like to call it. Shorter version, and I think pretty much everyone will know what I mean when I say that name. Oh, didn't get to hit head much before it invades. Now I'm going to have to switch back to the tail. Now I already got the body break as well. In fact, I can get the shiny here. Another fearsome more. They seem to be somewhat common with the shinies. I've got a couple of them from the shinies. I didn't think that was going to land on me. I admit that. A misjudgment on my part. I'm going to go for that tower if we can. Now we could mine that rock at some point. What I usually do is wait for it to try to leave through the cavern area. It's trying to pounce me. That particular move that I just did, although I didn't quite catch it in the camera, is a strange jump that allows it to pounce you and feed from you essentially. But it's easy to avoid. Now I need to break that, or want to break the head. Need is a bit of a strong word. That is a bad bomb timing. Push me towards that shock sack. Oh, I shall need sharpen. I do believe I've polisher. I did eat for it. Got woodsman. Right, that helps with the mining, I suppose, in the sense that I'll probably won't lose any pickaxes from that particular rock. Being stuck in combos is not good, but at least it didn't get to hit me. Would you stay still? You're a bit exhausted. I want to hit that head of yours. And there's a head break with a trip. I wonder, does it trip over if you break the head when it's exhausted? Could be. Because I don't think I've seen it trip every time that you've got the head break. That is going to shock me. And as you can see there, it's not that much damage, even for an armor that has, what, -5 thunder resistance. I don't know if its thunder attacks do a lot more damage than this. Interrupted again by bombs. Oh boy. Oh, that landing is nasty. Well, we've gone the 5-minute mark. We have all the breaks. Where's it going? Is it leaving through the cave over? Yeah. Leaving through up there, so I might as well take this chance to mine. I do have speed gathering. I couldn't jump in the hearing protection. Actually, I'm going to show you the skills I currently have. I boosted the water attack. Oxygen is no use here. Got speed gatherer. Stamina marathon runner. That's okay, but not that necessary for a sword and shield. I could have tried to get hearing protection, but the armor slots are not enough. I need a total of 7 slots, and I only have 6 available in the whole armor set. Actually, where did he go? This way. So I need for the weapon to have at least 1 slot in order to enable the hearing protection. And since I have a shield that can just block the roars, or I can just take the roar directly, I'm not that concerned about it. I thought I was going to do a body shock attack, but apparently he went for a double roar. Now, what might not be seen in this particular hunt, that has happened to me a couple of times, is that when it lays an X-hack, be careful of where its body turns and where you are, because it is possible for it to turn around and its body to drag you towards the egg unintentionally. Don't think that's part of the mechanic, but it can happen. So you might think that you are safe from the egg sack or the paralysis sack, and you're suddenly within its range. Try to roll past it. Of course, sometimes it can be the opposite. It can actually help you out a bit in getting away if it turns towards the right angle or facing. Well, I'm not sure what word I'm actually looking for. Nice interrupt. That's going to be was going to be a full body shot. A nice double roller. Managed to pass the hitbox under the wing, flattening me. Now with the fire sword and shield with the Jin, it pretty much took about, I think we went past the 25th minute mark, or was close to it, if I remember correctly. With the rest of the weapons that were water based, as I saw the armor values, pretty much did manage to pull it off before the 15 minute mark, or just barely over it. So the 15 minute mark is the ideal time if you have the right weapon. Okay, target with the camera tracking. Now some of its spits come out lighter than others. I believe the lighter ones do not have the paralysis effect included, while the yellowish ones do. Okay, it's flying away. We'll pass the 10 minute mark. The moon effect has worn off. Hopefully we'll get a kill soon enough. What the? Yes, Cha-Cha does love to troll me. Oh, the paint effect wore off just at the last moment. Hopefully, going the right way. Yeah, at least you can hear the music, so you know it's around. Oh, and of course you can listen to it as well. We're just waiting for it to drop down. Loving how these full sword and shield combos are connected. Nice, we got a trip. Now bouncing with the sword and shield is not too bad, because it pretty much breaks your combo, but it allows you to restart it without having to roll. Bombs just send you flying. Block that. Should be able to get the kill soon enough. Oh boy, that's going to hit. Now I think you need to continue your combos. If you're stuck so close to the body when it's about to do that attack. Thank goodness it wasn't aiming for me. Yeah, so if you're stuck in its body when it's doing that attack, you're better off just continuing the attack, and hopefully you get to interrupt it before it pulls their body shot off. You can see the shadow. Want you to land, probably. Hopefully. Yes. There we go. Cool, it's going to bounce. Try to bounce me. If you're close enough, the bounce usually misses because it's really easy to roll underneath it. Do I really want to sharpen? Do have Polisher 3 times in a row. You're not going to catch me unless I try to sharpen, which maybe you will be able to catch me off guard. Well, apparently if you're on the back, it's less likely that the roll will reach you. Not sure what the dome of effect of the roar is. Quest time for the kill with the water sword and shield. 36 minutes, 56 seconds remaining. So, before the 15 minute mark, almost 2 minutes before it. Yeah, just over, what was it, 13 minutes. You know, I fear some more from the carve. And we can just mine out a few rocks around here. So yes, a much quicker hunt with a water sword and shield. There's a huge difference. I think when with the fire one it was like maybe 7 more minutes. Took 7 more minutes overall, at the very least. I don't think I need avian fine bones. Plenty of those. I think I have a stack, and I'm not gonna. Don't want to be getting more. In fact, whenever I get extra, I usually sell them. So, rewards. Not much in quantity, are there? However, they've given us 2 woven stones. A nice quarter of a stack there. I think 23 right now. And the sacks, as you can see, I have all the materials from the previous 12 hunts. Keen bones, which I don't really need. Armor spheres, I'm going to keep those. I think I might have upgraded an armor recently in a shining charm. Speed setup +5. That might be okay. I'll probably have a better one. But it's decent enough to keep it around for the time being. And of course you can see there that I've already previous hunt sizes of the Baleful Gigginox. But I'm happy to do the hunts again. This has been the Fabled Harpooner, hunting the Baleful Gigginox in the Shocking Development quest with a sword and shield weapon class, and the Abyssal Striker as the weapon of choice. Hope you enjoyed the video, see you next time, and good hunting.